What a great college lacrosse game. I mean, I can't remember a more fun atmosphere that I've been in. That was as exciting a game, I'm sure, from the fans' perspective. I'm sure these student athletes felt the same way from a coach's perspective. It was a great game. And a credit to Chris and his staff. Chris and I have competed against each other since college, you know, and he went to a rival school. I went to the school that he hated. I hated his school. And we've become really good friends. And I'm proud to call him a friend, and I'm proud to call him a colleague. It's funny, on Sunday, he texted me after both of our butt kickings last Saturday. He says, "Hey, do you mind both of us helping each other out?" I said, "Yeah, we can both use all the help we can get." And that's what this is about. You know, that's what makes this conference great, and it makes it, you know, really. I'm proud to be on the field with a good friend and a great opponent.
Okay, we're going to go questions for student athletes first. Kevin, you start?
Sure.
Joe, can you just talk about the flow of the game? It seemed as if Providence, you know, came out quick. You guys had a really good second quarter, and then, you know, held on down the stretch.
Absolutely. First, I'd like to just hark off what Coach just said. Providence has been extremely accommodating all week, and what an atmosphere that was. That's a great lacrosse team. You know, it's always great to get a win against a team like that because they're going to be very good. To answer your question, you know, Coach told us for the game it's going to be a battle. It's going to be back and forth. You know, with an atmosphere like that, like I said, you know, it's going to be back and forth, and you just got to fight until the end. So we try to do that, and luckily we came out on top.
Cole, I'm not sure if you're a freshman or not, but how do you, sophomore, how do you compare this experience to last year? You know, 2 in a row is tough to do.
It is. That last minute felt like we were practically in Denver. Very similar situation. Powerhouse offense. You know. Yeah. That what was going through my mind, but I trusted my defense. I trusted, you know, my ability and our ability, and I trusted just the flow of the game and the experience that we had from last year to be able to pull it out again. And so, you know, it all came together.
This one's for Joe. The seniors coming in kind of mirror the seniors that went out. How can you kind of talk to the experience that they gave you and the experience that you're giving the next class of juniors for next year?
I think I can speak for most of the seniors this year that that senior class was very special, and we learned a ton from them. They're just great leaders, and you know, having the opportunity to be in the Big East tournament last year and playing the championship game, we learned so much from them. So you know, we just tried to apply what we learned last year, and just, you know, lead this team. Like I said on Thursday, with their backs against the wall, nothing to lose, just playing for one more game.
Joe and Cole, on Thursday you spoke about, you know, not wanting this to be, you know, your last time as a team. You get one more week now with the Big East Championship. How does that feel that you guys get to continue this journey?
It feels great, the fact that we have another week. Just like Joe had said about the special seniors that we had last year, this group of seniors is a really special group of seniors. And they're driving the team, they're putting the team together, and they have the expertise, we have the expertise, and, you know, we're just excited to continue this boat going with them.
Yeah, I think Cole said it great. Having one more game it means the world to me. It means the world to my teammates. You know, we all love each other. We have a blast together, and you know, getting that win is huge, and we're really excited to move forward.
Nick, you want to add to that?
Like Joe just said, how we all love each other. I mean, that's what this team's based off of. It's love. Every defensive possession, we always bring it in. Each Cole, Nick, Grill, or Jackson. I love you guys. Let's do this.
You're good.
My bad.
I love you, Nick. I love you, Nick.
Big East Championship. You're good. You're good.
Cool. That's why you don't come to these things. You fine.
Yeah, it's just basically, I love you guys. Let's do this.
And what about your head coach? You know, what he's been able to do with your group 2 years in a row winning the Big East Championship?
I think it's impossible to put into words. What Coach Amplo has done for this program is extremely special. He's dedicated his life to building something extremely, extremely special. I think I speak for everyone when I say, you know, we owe our lives to him. I mean, he gave us a chance. He took a chance on all of us. We weren't all top recruits coming out of high school. He just wanted guys that's going to come in and work hard. He's loved us from the beginning and always gave us a shot.
Thanks, Joe.
Any other questions for student athletes? All right, thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Apologize up here. All right, questions for Coach? First one. Kevin, here, hold on.
Where did you go to college and where did Chris go that you've known him so long?
I went to Hofstra and Chris went to UMass. So, especially this week after the way UMass beat Hofstra on Thursday night, it's funny. I came.
Is it a?
No, it's an interesting one. We came here for practice on Friday, and the first thing I did was walk into the Providence Lacrosse office and tried to find Chris, to one, congratulate him, and then two, to bust his chops that UMass broke Hofstra's hearts on Thursday night.
What were you thinking down the stretch there? Obviously, it looks like you're in control with about 2 minutes to go, and they make things interesting.
Yeah, I was just talking to our AD, Bill Shaw, and I told him when we had 9, I said to our offensive coordinator, Stephen Brunner, just said, I really think we need 10. I just had that feeling in my stomach that those guys, they fight so hard. Providence plays so damn hard, and they were going to make plays down the stretch to get it close. So when we got 10, I took a little deep breath, but the way they were facing off and how hard they were dodging in the fourth quarter, I had the sense it was going to be like that. There was never a moment where I thought we were going to win the game, truthfully, until there was about 3 seconds left and the ball was sitting in the crease. And then when Cole Blazer stepped out of the crease, not realizing that he could have stayed in there the whole time, I thought then again we might lose. So we're really fortunate to get out of here with a win, especially the way Providence played down the stretch.
And just your weekend, obviously facing some pretty long odds on Thursday with the regular season champs, and then to play a team playing on its home field, that's two tough games there.
Yeah, but and you're absolutely right. But these kids, this group, they've been challenged since they got here. A couple of years ago, we had to go on the road for 11 games, and they never complained. It's never been about the challenge and the negative part. It's been trying to turn that into a positive. And as I told them, I said, look, if you want to play in the NCAA tournament, you've got to beat a team like Denver, and that's okay. And then you've got to beat a team like Providence in what I thought was one of the best college atmospheres I've ever been a part of. Just what a fun day.
Coach Kyle Devitt, Inside Lacrosse. Tactically, first quarter was completely different from the second quarter for both teams. What did they do in the first quarter to stifle you guys, and what did you do to turn it around in the second quarter?
I thought they beat us up and bullied us. We were getting pushed around on the offensive end. They're so big and strong and physical. Jared Newman is, he's as good as there's been. He is. That kid has brought this program to the level that he probably dreamed about. And I said that to him after the game. God, what a winner and what a tough kid. He set the tone. And our offensive guys, truthfully, were running scared a little bit in the first quarter. And then I think as the game settled in, we didn't get more confident. We just got a little bit more comfortable in that second quarter.
Newman's only played lacrosse for 5 years.
It's amazing. And that's a testament to what the staff has done, what Chris and his staff have done to turn that kid into, if there's a better defenseman in the country, please, I don't want to see him next week. He's terrific.
Second half, things kind of turned for you guys. Warm turned a little bit for them. How did that kind of transpire? Did you guys switch to your invert to get a little bit more possession? Because they were kind of bleeding possessions there for a while.
Yeah, no, we didn't really switch much with what we were doing. I think our seniors stepped up. Grant Priestley, I thought, played a terrible first half. We pulled him out for 5 minutes to have him catch his breath, and then he went back in there and had a great assist to Kyron Clark, who he probably played 3 or 4 shifts, and he goes in there and does his job. And that's just a testament to the character of those kids, that their role wasn't the biggest role today, but they just accepted it, and when it was their time to step up, they did.
Last one from me. Cole Blazer getting Big East MVP from the tournament. How can you talk about his development to this point?
He's so confident, and I don't think you realize, but he had stitches. I walk into the halftime room, and he's laying down. Our doctor's shaving his chin, and our trainer's getting the sutures ready, and he had, I think, 6 stitches put in at halftime, and I didn't even know it. His beard was dripping blood. He's as tough as they come. He's a very bright young man. He's very thoughtful. and he's tough. He's tough as nails, and he's been through so much in his life outside of lacrosse that he's handled like a true winner and the champion that he is.
A lot was made of last year's senior class, but what can you say about this group of 11 seniors and what they've done for you with now 2 back-to-back Big East titles?
I've said it internally that this group, in some ways, is more important than last year's group because they had to take the back seat to such an impactful group of young men for 3 years and accept that role. And the burden of leadership, they never had to share that for 3 years. Until now, and then they're thrust into the spotlight and are asked to do things that they're not comfortable or used to. So it's no surprise to me that it took almost an entire season for that leadership to step up and come to the forefront. And it's also no surprise to me that they're capable of doing that. They're capable of leading us through the challenge and the struggle of being 6 and 7 and having to face 2 great teams in a hostile environment.